Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this tutorial, we'll explore the working of the nesting tool in GridPro. Nesting is a powerful technique that allows us to refine the grid density locally, increasing the number of grid blocks near critical geometry regions while maintaining a coarser grid in regions where high resolution isn't necessary for accurate simulations. GridPro offers 4 distinct nesting methods, each tailored to different nesting region requirements. Forward nest, area nest, densifié, reverse nest. If you haven't checked them out already, please refer to the video links provided in the description below. These nesting options utilize one of 2 blocking structures. 1. Triangle nest. 2. Clamp nest. Let's examine the working principles of each. Triangle nest. The triangle nest method creates triangular-shaped blocks as we transition from lower to higher density region or from higher to lower density region, as in case of reverse nest. Hence the name is triangle nest. It takes 1 corner from the input group sheet and converts them into 3 corners for the next subsequent sheet. Take an example of the semi-ring structure. Suppose we want to increase the number of blocks from outer cylinder to the inner cylinder. The inputs for the forward nest buttons are low density group, the sheet assigned to surface ID 4, where we want to retain the number of blocks as original. High density group, the middle sheet, where we want to increase the number of blocks. Direction group, edges connecting the low density and high density group. This indicates the direction of nesting. Let's apply the nesting for the refining level 1. As seen here, the nesting tool creates 2 additional sheets between the high density and low density group to increase the block count. This increases the number of blocks from 5 in the lower density group to 13 in the higher density group. The forward nesting is unidirectional nesting. It means the nesting will get applied in only one direction as we increase the refinement level. Now let's increase the number of refinements to level 2. As can be seen, the nesting tool increases the number of blocks in 3 steps, creating 3 new sheets between lower density group and higher density group. It is evident that nesting is applied only on one side, which is along the cross-section of the semi-ring structure and not on the top and side surfaces. This is due to the direction group we have provided, which is along the cross-section of the semi-ring topology. After running the G grid, we achieve a high-density grid for the inner cylinder, which does not propagate to the outer cylinder. Clamp nest. The clamp nest method takes the 2 corners and converts them into 4 as we move from low-density group to high-density group. In the case of reverse clamp nesting, it takes 4 corners and converts them into 2 as we progress. Let's apply clamp nesting to the same topology and groups used for triangle nesting. Starting with refinement level 1, one additional insert is added between the lower and higher density groups, indicating the increase in blocks in one step. Since clamp nesting is a compact form of nesting, it can create a 6-point singularity as of GridPro version 9.1. A future release will include a feature to achieve compact nesting without the singularity. After increasing the refinement to level 2, we can see that the nesting is being applied in 2 steps, adding 2 additional sheets with gradual increase in the block count. Also, the nesting region is still on the same surface, which is along the cross-section of the semi-ring. This indicates that forward clamp nesting is unidirectional, similar to triangle nest. Nesting can be applied on the desired surface plane by specifying the appropriate direction group. Grid for the clamp nested topology shows the higher number of blocks on the inner cylinder side, which does not propagate to the outer cylinder where we need lower densities. The nesting is done in a compact manner, which means the blocks are nested in a minimum area as compared to the triangle nest. The same principles apply to reverse nesting for both triangle and clamp methods. The key difference is that reverse nesting reduces the block count in the desired region. Additionally, reverse nesting is multidirectional. As the number of extrusions increases, nesting is applied alternately in all three directions. We hope this tutorial has provided valuable insights into the functionality and implementation of nesting in GridPro to cater your nesting requirements. If you have questions, feel free to contact support@gridpro.com. Thanks for watching.